What's going on, everybody? It is your boy Tim back with another video. And today I wanted to talk about the fact that there should be nothing more important in our lives than actually living. Nothing should be more important in our lives than actually living. Doing the things that make us feel alive. I think it's very interesting that we're put here on this planet, given life, given free will, given the ability and opportunity to choose how we live our lives. But if you were to ask the average person if they were living the life they wanted to, a lot of them would say no. Are you living exactly the life you want to live? A large portion of people would say no. Now, I know there are a number of reasons why. And I know for some people, it's just not feasible. Some people aren't in situations where they can live the life they want to live. Some people might be, don't have it financially. Some people, maybe are physically impaired, held against their will, places where they don't have the freedom to do certain things. But there's a lot of people who could be living the life they want to live who ain't. For everybody who right now is wanting to head to the comment section and put down all the reasons why some people can't live the life they want to live, we're not talking to that subset of people. And hopefully all those people get free, get the ability to live the life they want to live. Today, we're talking to the people who can and aren't. And we know who we are. We're talking to the people who can and haven't, who can and aren't. The people who have the ability to at least start down the path, start heading towards the life they want to live and aren't. And the question is, what's more important? We're put here to live. We're put here to experience life. We're put here to do the things we want to do. If there's any type of way we can figure out how to do that, do some of that, do any of that, why aren't we doing it? What's more important? Is this work, buy, repeat, die thing really all that exciting? You know what I mean? Is this monotonous year in, year out, 9-to-5 grind at a job you hate really that fulfilling? Is the admiration of people in your family or friends or acquaintances who you really don't care about, really don't like, that important? That we're not going to go after the life we want to live? What's more important than enjoying life? What's more important than waking up excited about your life? There are lots of things we can sacrifice. And if happiness and fulfillment is on the other side of it, we don't care. Promise you. You don't care. You can sacrifice all manner of unreal things in your life for the real things that you want in your life, and you will not care. You'll be like, why did I keep doing that for so long? I should have been doing this. It's just interesting that we get so wrapped up, and it's not really our fault. It comes with the society we're born in. It comes with the programming, but we get so wrapped up in these things we don't care about that we won't allow ourselves to go out and do a lot of the things we care about or we think we might possibly care about. A lot of times we don't know because we haven't tried. That looks fun, but then all the excuses come up. Oh, I could never do that. Not someone who looks like me. Not someone from my background. I don't have enough money. Blah. All the excuses come up. But what really do we have to lose? The alternative is to kind of just keep doing what we're doing. And if that's not fulfilling us, So we live the rest of our life unfulfilled? That don't seem fun. Or we can take some risk. And here's the thing about risk. If you take a risk and it doesn't work out, at least you did something. It's a story. Hey, I remember that one time I tried to do so-and-so. Man, it did not work out. But hey, I tried it. And what happens a lot of times too in life is when we take a risk, a lot of times it works out, A. But B, if it doesn't work out, a lot of times it shows us, A, the path we don't want to go down. But a lot of times it illuminates another path that maybe we do want to go down. I'll give you an example. Way back in, well, I say way back, but like I'm that old. But I think 2010, I went up to work on the oil rigs in North Dakota. Did not stay that long. I didn't prepare properly. It just wasn't the vibe for me. But I really think that like that trip really opened my eyes to like travel. Even though I came home kind of, in disgrace. I made some good money. But I came home kind of like, oh, that didn't work out, But like, I think that trip, that risk I took that failed, kind of opened my eyes up to like, ooh, I want to do some traveling. And it took a few years before I finally started doing some traveling. But sometimes I wonder if I hadn't taken that trip, would I have taken the next trips? I think it just kind of opened up something. And so like, I feel like in life, like, if we're scared of failing at things we feel we might want to do, it's good to realize that like there really is no failure. You just do things and there's outcomes. Now, it may not be the outcome you wanted. It may not be the outcome that's the most financially lucrative. It may not be the outcome that leads to the place you're trying to get to. But at the end of the day, you do stuff, there's outcomes. You learn from the outcomes, you keep it pushing. And the cool thing is, the more we take risks, the more we go after the things we want to do in life, the like easier it becomes, and it starts to become like a part of us. And then we start to care less about outcomes, and we start to like just appreciate the journey. We're not taught to like go on journeys in life. We're taught to find destinations. Go, get a good job. It's very, cut and dry, destination. I feel like the people who enjoy life the most are on journeys. I'm taking this trip. I'm on this journey. I'm doing this. I'm trying this out. When that's done, they do another one. It's just like constant journeys. Every now and then they might find a destination. Man, I really like this. I'm going to sit with this for a while. Or maybe this is, but it's just a lot of journeying. And when you're journeying, you're enjoying the journey. You're not as wrapped up in the destination. And I feel like that's when you're really living. Because very routinely, you got something new going on, something exciting going on. And even if you fail next month, 6 months from now, you got something else going on. Whereas, when we're stuck in our comfort zone or kind of just going after the things that society says we should go after, money, power, status, a lot of times, there's some stagnating. Just seems like there's a lot of stagnating going on in that. Because a lot of times we're not reaching the levels we want to reach. A lot of times because that's not really what we want in life. But sometimes like we're trying and we're just seems like we're stagnating, trying to get rich, trying to get successful. You're not going nowhere. You're spinning your wheels. The cool thing about living the life you want to live or going after the things you want to go after, not a lot of stagnating, because there's unlimited possibilities. You can do whatever you want. Try whatever you want. Enjoy whatever you want. And real happiness and real joy and like real fulfillment in life. Like I think we underestimate how like powerful fulfillment is. And maybe that's because a lot of us, a lot of people haven't felt it. But like doing something, no matter what it is, that makes you feel fulfilled is one of the most powerful feelings on the planet, because you don't need nothing else. If in the moment I'm good, I enjoy my life, I love what I'm doing, It doesn't matter about the money. It doesn't matter about the power, the sex, the accolades, all that other stuff. All that other stuff that you just got to keep going after and trying to get. When you're fulfilled and you're content and you're happy and joyful with your life and what you're doing, you're good. If you want to try some other stuff, you can. If you don't have to. You're just good. And I feel like having that feeling of just, I'm good, I like my life, is worth more than anything else out there. You know what I mean? And it's different for each one of us. Different things will bring each one of us that. And if you've already got it, cool. If your kids and your family and your job provides that with you, cool. If the things you're doing now already provides that, great, awesome, yes. But if it's not, I think we got to ask ourselves, well, why aren't we going after that? What could possibly be holding me back from experiencing life? Or setting things in place so that a year from now, 5 years from now, whatever, I can do that. What's more important? More of this stuff that ain't making us happy? More of this stuff that's making us miserable? More of this stuff that's making us unhealthy? Sending us to the doctor to get prescriptions? Therapy? Losing our hair? Stressed? Anxiety? Even if some of those things that are causing that are things that we feel like currently we have to deal with, there's nothing that says we can't, while handling our business and that stuff, there's nothing that says we can't be going after the things we want to simultaneously, with the goal of ultimately having a life that, like, most of it is enjoyable. A lot of times people say, well, Tim, that sounds good, but I can't because of this. I get it. But there's nothing that says that while you're doing all that you got to do, or while you're canting because you can't because of the can't, that you can't also be doing this over here too. It's not mutually exclusive. You could be working a job you don't really like because right now you need the benefits, you need the money, blah, blah, blah. You're paying debt down. Cool. But you could also, on your days off, be doing some fun stuff. You could also be figuring out, okay, 10 years from now, when I'm switched up, what do I want to do? What's the alternative? Nothing is more important than actually getting something out of this life. Like, you got to be here, you got to live. Why are we not all, whenever we can, doing the things we love to do? I like, what else is there? Talk to you later.